Google just released the most wild video generation model for Gemini. It's called Omni. It allows you to insert yourself into any scene you can imagine. Now, we've seen models like this before. Sora was very similar. Now Gemini has filled the void left by Sora and has created a fun video model that anyone can use. So let's dive in and I'll show you everything Omni can do and how it works.
Okay, so like my avatars just said, Google released a new tool called Omni. You can find this right inside the Gemini app, either on the web or on your phone, but you do want to start on your phone so you can set up your avatar. By the way, I'll have details in the description about when Omni will become available for everyone, but you'll know you have access to it when you click on this plus icon and see the avatars button. Once you click on it, it will walk you through how to set up your avatar. You'll have to say some numbers out loud and move your head around, similar to Sora if you used that before OpenAI shut it down. With your avatar now set up, you can access it inside of Gemini by clicking on this plus icon, and under more uploads, you'll see your avatar. If you select it, it will show the name of it, and you can describe how you want to be inserted into any scene. You can do this for both images and videos, but the real standout here are the videos. If you select this, there are all these predefined templates that you can use, and some of these are pretty awesome. I've been playing around with them. So here's one example. I just selected this template called Metallic and then used my avatar, didn't give it any other prompt, and this is what it came up with.
What is this? It is taking over.
And what's really cool about Omni is that you can then continue the conversation and ask for any changes or for it to continue the video. So that's exactly what I did here. I told it to pick up the scene where we left off on the last frame to show that the green metallic continues to cover my entire body. So it took that last scene and continued it.
There is no stopping it now.
Another one that I tried that I really liked is this one here that's called Meme Me. And this is what it made for me when I used that template.
Did you really just say that? Something is definitely not right here. I don't understand this at all.
And the last template I'll show you before I show you some of the other things you can do with Omni is this one right here called Indie Pastel. This was another one of my favorites.
This is a highly structured eclair. It is remarkably symmetrical. I find it quite adequate.
It's definitely a very quirky one. It gives off a lot of Wes Anderson vibes for me. Now, you're not limited to using the templates though. You can put in your own prompts. All you have to do is type it out and then select video, and then of course select your avatar as well. So here's an example of that. I just added my avatar and told it to put me in a suit sitting at a fancy restaurant eating a plate of spaghetti.
You have to try this spaghetti. It is absolutely incredible. It is absolutely incredible.
Absolutely incredible. I also wanted to see how well it could handle written text, so I had it put me in a scene where I'm a professor teaching a college math course, and drawing on the chalkboard.
Let's analyze the Schrödinger equation for a particle in a box. Notice that the energy levels are quantized, dependent on the integer n. This implies that only specific energy states are allowed.
The consistency is lacked a little bit between the different shots, but overall pretty good on that one. Now, another cool thing about Omni is that you can edit anything that it creates for you. So here I had it create for me this scene where I'm running through like this solar punk world. And well, let's first watch the first video that it created. Now, I then asked it to make just one change. I asked it to change the vest color to blue, and that's it. And as far as I can see, that is the only change it made. So it did a great job of just changing the one specific thing that I asked it to change.
For For this next test, I wanted to see if it could follow a more detailed prompt and if it could produce a video with no dialogue. And I have to say, I think it did a great job with it. On average, I've found that these videos take less than 2 minutes to generate, but those times can vary. You can also easily share the videos with a link or download them in 720p. Each clip that Omni makes is 10 seconds long, and I found that it's pretty good at maintaining consistency throughout that 10 seconds. And while I found that it's not good at using an image or prior video as a start frame, you can edit around that by changing scenes.
That's a wrap!
So with some creativity and the right prompts, you can make something that flows quite nicely.
Of course, you can also generate videos without you in it. And one thing that Google has said is that this is supposed to be a lot more rooted in, search. So it'd be able to pull the historical references to make videos more accurate. Or if you are asking it to create a video of you in a certain place, you'll be able to more accurately show that place.
Wow, it really is beautiful here in Paris. I could wander around these streets all day. There is just music and life everywhere.
Now, another really cool feature about Omni is that you can upload a video and ask it to edit the video. So here I uploaded this clip of just some footage I took while driving a couple of weeks ago, showing the mountains. And I sent it to Omni and said, make it look like there's an active volcano in the video. And I gotta say, it did a really good job while maintaining the rest of the video precisely and just adding that volcano in the background. That's really good. And you can do the same thing with videos and images. So here's one of those templates. It was called Montage. And you can upload images. So I uploaded a bunch of images of my dogs. I think you're allowed to upload up to 5 images and 1 video right now, but I just did 4 images and it made this really cute montage.
And finally, every video you create with Omni will have a watermark on it right around here, so you can tell it was made with AI. So wait, does this mean I'm not real? Now, while exports are capped at 720p, the footage it generates has a surprisingly cinematic feel to it. It's got a rich, polished look that makes the video look so much higher quality than the resolution suggests. So overall, I think this is really exciting, and I can't wait to see what everyone ends up doing with it.
So that's Gemini Omni, an incredible new update to Gemini's AI video capabilities, but it wasn't the only update from Google I/O that we just got. Google also completely redesigned Gemini. I was able to get a sneak peek of that as well. So if you want to check out what all those updates were, click on this video right here. Check out the new Gemini, and I'll see you over here in 1 second. Bye for now.